What is up, guys? Pime up in here, and we are back with some more Trails into Reverie. Last time we cleared the first floor of the True Reverie corridor, or the first stratum rather, and we were able to collect some of these ceiling stones, but there's still a blue one we're missing, so I gotta figure out where that one's being hidden at, but it's obviously not on this first floor. So we're gonna head back to the guard and meet up with everyone again and see what the next plan is. Oh, they're back. We explored as much of the first stratum as we possibly could. It does make for a good place to train, if nothing else. There seemed to be more to explore, but there was a barrier preventing us from going any further in. Did anything change while we were away? Kinda. Some tables and chairs appeared, so it's a lot more comfortable than it was before. Looks like it's the garden's way of optimizing things for us. Well, that's a pleasant surprise. All the more reason to settle in. This is going to be our home base.
第一階層の攻略を確認。ミッションの達成を確認。
Oh. Master missions.
定量化した指標は行動の方針になり得るものである。来訪者たちにミッションの状況確認を推奨する。
Sounds like something else changed. Now that we're back, why don't we have a look around the garden and find out what? Sounds good to me. You can now view missions and report their completion using the central core. Well, I want to see where or is everyone else with me right now? It seems like everyone else is with me. Well, let's look around real quick before we do that. Yeah, look at this. We got some tables over here, too. Got some seating areas. There's even a fishing area.
それかかったいい感じだな
Nope, I screwed up on that one.
逃げられたか
Oh well. By using phantasmal shards, you can unlock further blessings for the celestial tree. Oh, okay, so you can eventually upgrade. Once you use these blessings, can be enjoyed again after a few battles pass. So you can't just like infinitely. Okay, so yeah. So your craft points will recover by 100, but you need to wait after a while. So, when the tree is glowing golden, you'll be able to recover your craft points, but you can't just like, you can't use it like you would an inn or a bed. Still better than nothing, though. Alright, let's check it out. Earn a variety of ores by completing missions. You can view missions that have already been completed thus far, collect rewards. Phantasmal shards and dragon vision. Yeah, you'll be able to upgrade the garden with these.
それは無限回廊の新たな可能性を開くものなり。試練に挑みし来訪者たちにさらなる機能の開封を許可する。
If collecting these shards is to our benefit, then we can't afford to ignore them. Yeah, let's keep unlocking stuff. Oh yeah, this is one of the ways you increase your maximum BP as well.
ゲームのかけらが利用可能
Additional information concerning advocate conduct is available. Visitors are advised to conduct themselves in such a manner that better allows, intended purpose. A series of criteria has been devised to effectively administer this process with remuneration provided for successfully completing said criteria. Reverie points. Okay. Yeah, it's like turning in quests.
解放ランクの上昇を確認該当ランクの得点を授与新規項目を追加
Unlock unsealing pedestal. The thing we're unlocking right now is how we're going to use those orbs we just found. Guessing this unsealing pedestal is the thing we saw on the platform we saw earlier. It would seem so. It should be active now. Must be what that voice was alluding to. It really is another useful functionality. Well, what are we waiting for? Why don't we go have a look? Yeah, only one way to know for sure. Alright, let's head up there. Well, is there anything else we can, Oh yeah, here you go. We don't have enough for it, but yeah. You can get another AG, assault gauge slot, support slot. You can bring more people in here in the Reverie corridor. And then, yeah, BP. Let's go check it out. About unsealing pedestal is a facility used for the purpose of naturally unsealing items called sealing stones. Gold sealing stone allows allies to join you so you get a new character. Blue is for daydreams from the past. Red is daydreams with minigames. Silver sealing stone pulls 10 items per 1 stone, and silver shard 1 item per stone. So what daydreams are is like what I talked about. They're side stories. They're essentially, I would say they're akin to the doors we had in Trails in the Sky the Third. So each one is going to be its own little like cutscene, but there's a ton more than what Trails in the Sky the Third had. But yeah, so we ended up getting one of each, so that means we have one character we're going to unlock, one daydream, and then one red sealing stone. I think I've decided as we go through the game, I'll do these daydreams instead of just waiting to the end to just do a ton of them, because then that's just going to get tiring. It's just going to be cutscene after cutscene after cutscene. So I think I'll do as many as I can as we're going. Oh, and it tells you how to obtain them. Defeat masters and defeat guardians. A blue sealing stone is currently in your possession. Sure. We're allowed to use the gold one too, but they want us to use the blue one first. And it'll show you what the story is about. Okay, this one is the Daydream, Buried Trails, Beaten Trails, Blaze Trails. So it seems like it's going to be a story based on Risha and then Swin and Nadia. There you go. You may now access the Slab of Reminiscence. Daydreams can be seen through... That's where you use the blue sealing stone daydreams. Does anyone understand what just happened? Is that thing gonna let us look into the past somehow? That would be a strange twist. How the hell does that work? The garden is just full of mysteries. Regardless, at least we know what to do with any other sealing stones we come across. Not to mention the phantasmal shards. There's a lot to keep track of. We have to remember to use what we have at our disposal, strange as it may be. It's easy to get caught up in how any of this is theoretically possible, given how little the logic of our own world seems to apply here. I'm still convinced that everything here exists for the purpose of making us stronger, though.
黒の玄武鏡は 可能性を指し示すものなり、来訪者たちがあまたの因果の先にある運命を切り開くことを期待する。園庭の全システム、正常な起動プロセスを確認。黒の玄武鏡と外界との位相接続を固定化。外界への帰還条件は来訪者の鏡への接触とする。
Well, we can go back now. So the mirror itself is how we return. We can leave whenever we want and then return when we want to become stronger. Yeah, but I'm still stumped over what we were even doing before all this. We should probably get back to it, though. I feel as though we were in the midst of something very important. That's likely why we were called here in the first place. Say bet, whatever it was, all the stuff we did here should help us do it better, hopefully. I just wish we could do it without having our memories wiped again. That's out of our hands for the moment. Let's focus on what we can control. Yeah, let's take this opportunity to go back, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Reverie Corridor continued to help us going forward. It's great to know it'll be here when we need it, even if we're about to forget that fact. Yes, we can really master our craft for when the time comes. It would also be to our benefit to explore everything we weren't able to see during this trip at a later point. We'd be fools not to make good use when the opportunity does arise. Reverie Corridor's layout, unique space which does not possess a single fixed layout. A new internal layout will randomly be generated upon inspecting the central core and selecting Rearrange the Reverie Corridor. Open chests will be replaced with fresh ones, and defeated monsters will be resurrected and changed so you can enjoy a different experience each time. There are rare items that can only be found in the Reverie Corridor, so it's worth your while to fully explore. You are no longer required to use certain characters when exploring the Reverie Corridor. Your exploration party can now be made up of any combination of characters. It's been one surprise after another since we arrived here, but I think everyone is starting to get the hang of things now. Maybe I should go see how they're doing while I check out the facilities we have access to now. Yep. Okay, now we're walking around as Lloyd. But it says you can be anyone, right? Or no, maybe not. Alright, well, we'll take a look. Music. That's one area down, but the number of mysteries continues to grow. It's difficult to imagine we'll find the truth while our memories are being tampered with as well. Not that this isn't a valuable opportunity to learn something regardless. I know what you mean. My gut is telling me we don't have all the pieces to the puzzle just yet. That said, looking at who was brought here can still be a valuable clue. It's not everyone, mind you, but nearly all of us here fought to put a stop to the Great Twilight. Indeed, it's impossible to overlook the connection. I once thought Million Mirage was our only option then, but everyone here showed me it wasn't, that there was a better way. That makes me keen to see what we're capable of this time around, too. Likewise, that's one truth I can't wait to discover. Oh, hey, they have a scene. Hey, Lloyd, what's up? Just checking in, so you changed over to your casual clothes, Risha? Yeah, since this area seems to be safe for the most part. I'll change back when it's time to head into the corridor again. Your current outfit doesn't seem to provoke quite as much ogling, however. Instructor Reen was rather flustered by your other attire when we met in the Geofront 2 years ago. Well, he was a little boy back then. Was he? That's, Altina, you know better than to make things up. I almost forgot about that little run-in the four of us had. Yeah, it's weird. Who could have imagined we'd be working together like this someday? We were Crossbell's enemies at that time. But that's not the case anymore. Everyone from Erebonia feels the same way you do. It's gonna take all of us working together to fix whatever's happening in the real world. No arguments from me. We'll be counting on you all. Oh, Lloyd, I found this a little earlier. Azure Droplet. Huh, I feel like I've seen similar items in the Reverie corridor too. I believe it's some kind of elixir that's only produced within the corridor. Taking a sip makes you feel as though you've gained the benefits of training without ever lifting a finger. That's pretty crazy. So is the fact that you tried it. Still, it's incredible something like this exists. Well, I only did because I heard stories about similar things existing in Eastern folklore. Regardless, I think we should make good use of them if we come across any more. I was thinking the same thing. Thanks for finding one, Risha. Not at all. Yep, Azure Droplets and Azure Divine Water. What about the ones we found before? Oh, okay, I see. Current limit, you can only cap out at 106. True, Dragon Claws. Probably far more useful on lower level characters to catch them up. I don't really care about using these too much unless we really need to. Alright, cool. Let's keep walking around, see who's where. We already talked to Muse down there. We are definitely at least going to do that one story before we leave, though. I also want to figure out where that other blue sealing stone is. Damn, you really chilled out since we first met, huh? You know, I was serious about recruiting you to the intelligence division had you dropped out of the branch campus. Jeez, and I thought Randonur and Valentine's hard cells were crappy. Who doesn't want to recruit me? I was thinking about dropping out, but it turns out I'm surrounded by too many dumbasses that'd be lost without me. Uh-huh, sure. You should be more honest with yourself for a change, but I'm happy for you. Enjoy your youth, kid. Your school days are some of the best in your life. So make some memories while you can, because you'll miss it once it's gone. Please, like I need to hear that from you. Yeah, speaking from experience, he seems to be. Yep, so buried trails, beaten trails, blazed trails. Not all of them are like super long, but some of them are longer than others. Hey Lloyd, take a look at this. What's a tennis racket and violin doing here? We wished for them at the Millennium Trove and they popped out here. I was thinking that since we're all stuck here, we could use a little distraction. Really? I guess nothing is impossible inside this place. This probably falls under the Reverie Garden optimizing stuff or whatever. Anyway, at least we don't have to worry about boredom trying to kill us in here too. Yeah, we should be able to cook, play music and sports, all kinds of other things. Let's go tell the others to see what else we can wish for. Well, at least they're all keeping their spirits up. We'll use the other orbs at the thing here in a second. Oh. A large mysterious door towers over you. It fails to budge even the slightest when pushed. Alright. Can't do anything with that yet. Oh, hello, Detective Bannings. You're Reen's younger sister, right? It's nice to meet you. I'm impressed at how composed you've been around everyone, given how bizarre the situation is. Agreed, and it's carried over to her technique as well. Her sword form is so elegant that I'm actually a little envious. Please, I'm nowhere near as talented as all of you. But I'm just as eager to fight alongside my brother and give everything I have. I suppose having an older brother to look to can serve as motivation. Yes, and it can be a challenge when you know you have a lot to live up to as the younger one. I guess all three of them have that in common. Their footsteps can be rather difficult to follow. And yet you can't but want to surpass them regardless. Yeah, I know that feeling. Though maybe this is the perfect opportunity for us. You know, having this place available for us to get stronger. It helps to have something in common when we're all fighting alongside each other as equals. I'll be counting on you all in the battles ahead. Likewise. Well said, it would be an honor to fight alongside you. Why is it showing that thing again? We already accessed this. Oh, huh. Oh, is this gonna how they introduce Vantage Masters in this game? What are the two of you up to? We were just having a conversation, then Vantage Masters came up. She's teaching me the ins and outs. Oh yeah, it is pretty popular over in Erebonia, isn't it? Kia made me play it last year, actually. Oh, you played before? I'm hardly an expert myself, but it's such a strategic game that it wouldn't be out of place being taught at a military academy. That's saying something. Hearing that kind of thing makes me want to pick it up back up again. I don't see why not. I'm enjoying playing it myself. I know, why don't you join us? Sounds like an idea to me. I actually have a spare deck you could use. Would you like it? Are you sure? Of course, the more the merrier. As long as you promise to play with us to pass the time. Of course, you have my word. You'd better get those cards in order then. I'm expecting a good game or two now. I look forward to seeing what you're capable of. You can now play against Ellie and Claire. Okay. Yep, you can get more opponents and all that stuff. Oh, I'm sure there's gonna be some Vantage Masters related missions. Alright, let's use these other two orbs we have. We should have a red one, which is a mini game, and a gold one, which is a character. Let's see who we're gonna be summoning to help us in the Reverie corridor. Oh wait. I guess you can talk to everyone who you would end up playing against. Hey, you're that Lloyd Bannings everyone's always talking about, ain't you? Wild Philly and Randolph won't shut up about you, like, ever. Especially how, for some big national hero, you're almost as famous for being a lady killer. That true? Rumors of my philandering have been highly exaggerated, I assure you. Yeah, Schwarzer always puts on the modest act too. We all know the truth about that. Must be fate that has me crossing paths with a real celebrity playboy like you. What do you say you and I sit down for a round of Vantage Masters, huh? There are plenty of chances to show off how strong we are elsewhere, but not so many to see what really makes a man tick. You in? Sure, that could be fun. I've certainly wanted a chance to get to know you better, seeing as you're one of Yuna's friend, since you're Yuna's friend and one of Randy's own students. I doubt I'm as much of a smooth customer as these things with you, but hopefully I can still make for a decent match. Well, that was a conversation. Okay, it seems like they're the only ones for right now you can get set up with Vantage Masters. Gold Ceiling Stones will recruit additional characters who don't join you as part of the story. So it's going to be characters that are not related at all to what we do in the 3 routes. There are only so many as Gold Ceiling Stones as there are characters to recruit. Changing the contents of the Gold Ceiling Stones. Contents of Gold Ceiling Stones you already own will be changed when you obtain a new Gold Ceiling Stone. If you aren't happy with the contents of the stone you obtain, you can either acquire another or load a save data from before. Okay, so yeah, you can just like, it's like a gotcha. So you do it, you don't like it, do it again. Let's do this one first, though. The Silver Ceiling Stones, as you'll see here. You can get a bunch, you can get, like, obviously, Sepith. You can get accessories and stuff, too. But you can also, from these, I believe, get, what do you call it? Attachments and stuff. Or, like, costumes for characters and such like that. But, yeah, the ultra rare stuff in here, like, obviously, Needle Shoot, it's pretty useful. Or we could use these. Oh yeah, see, Azure Knight set. A costume designed after Ordine. Lovely eye patch. Yeah, so you can get stuff like this, which is pretty cool. Alright, Red Ceiling Stone. Let's see what this gives us. It should be a story with a mini game attached to it. What do we get? Magical Alisa LS is now available. Alright, well, we'll definitely check it out. Oh, when you access the minigame ones over here, that's right. Magical Alisa is supposed to be like... I mean, it's literally like a magical girl, like, parody story, obviously. Alright, gold ceiling stone, see what we get. I think the first one is fixed. If we get who I think we're gonna get, then it's definitely fixed. Oh, no, it's not. Okay. Hi, Roselia.
何やら面白いことになっておるようじゃな。ヘクセンブリードが長たるわらわも一肌脱いでやるとしようぞ。
So now we can use Roselia in the Reverie corridor. Well, that kind of gives away that we're gonna have Alphen at some point. Tagalongs. Characters found in Ceiling Stones can only join the party in the Reverie corridor. They can, however, provide orders in Zemuria. Okay, in the Tagalong slot. Alright, well that's one. So there she is, level 106. Yeah, and I think whoever you get will start at your, like, maximum level character. You know, I think that's why the XP things they only worked up to your highest level character. The XP items. Because obviously they don't want you to be able to infinitely, like, overpower yourself. Alright, well, where is Roselia? Since we got her, she should be standing around somewhere. Pretty sure that's how that works. They should be in here. Or it might not be till the next time we load in here. Since we haven't left the room yet. Well, let's see. If we go back in and come back out.
ようやく一区切りね。
Where is that other blue stone? I wonder if we have to load the area. Like they said, you can reset the first zones. Awaken from Reverie? What does that mean? Does that mean just, like, leave to the real world? Oh, okay, so now you can go back to Reen's story. You can't continue Lloyd or C's yet, but you can continue from Reen's. I assume that's what Awaken from Reverie means. Okay, so Roselia has to be somewhere in here, right? Probably on the second floor.
ターミナルケルンを起動。新規項目を追加。
Unlock Palm Party. Yeah, sure. Pom Pom Party. Minigame unlocked.
新規項目を追加。
Oh yeah, you can get yourself Zerum powders from this as well. I kind of want to save for these as opposed to a support slot, since we're not going to be going back out there anytime soon. Well, not like anytime soon, but like immediately soon. Oh yeah, she is here. Yep, there she is. The Reverie Corridor is quite a piece of work, if it can not only summon me, the Elder of the Witches, but suppress my memory to boot. But if this place exists to put us through our paces more than anything else, then it's probably not worth worrying over that much. Regardless, now that I'm here, you can rest easy. Nothing bad's gonna happen on my watch, count on it. Good that she's here. So, we obviously do still have that story to watch. But I think first what I want to do is reset the corridor and see if we can find that other sealing stone. First, though, let me go in here and see. Let me see if there's something I missed on the first floor.
さあ、探索を始めよ
I can't imagine there is, but you never really know.
う。これで先に進めるな。
Okay, no. Yeah, and you can't teleport to the second or third floor immediately. Are there any more enemies here? No, we killed every enemy here. I believe. Oh no, there is no more.
手強いぞ。気をつけろ。パンチキル。崩れた。頼んだ。ロイド。任せろ。
覚悟。後期です。いただき。
俺の番だな。やっと。よし。もう大丈夫だ。
よし。
I'm just gonna, because I don't want to screw things up if the sealing stone is like somewhere we can find it, but let me just see. Trails into Reverie, sealing stones. Just want to see if there's any like Alright, True Reverie Corridor. Alright, I'm just gonna assume you have to reset it to find the other one, because I don't know where the other blue one would be. So, let's go ahead and head back to the garden. Yeah, I assume an Awaken from Reverie is just gonna put us back in the story.
ターミナルケルンを起動。無限回廊を再構築。
Alright, well, I guess let's take a look. And you can no longer just teleport to the end.
よし、気をつけていこう。
Oh yeah, let me, I guess switch around the party a little bit. I mean, everyone here should still be getting XP as far as I'm aware, though. Oh, okay, so you can't. Alright, well, we're not gonna go back.
負けられない。
来い。後期です。いただき。
前。パンチキル。行くぞ。やっと。
行くわよ。や
きま
Those really changed the layout.
気をつけないとな。
良さそうな宝箱です
Oh, nice. Armor and stuff. Wait, none of them can wear it. Whatever I just picked up. Weird. Oh, here we go.
手強いぞ。気をつけろ。
Well, I guess we'll see what we actually get from it.
来い後期です速攻で行きますはいやーそこ行くわよ全力みんなやったね
Alright. Up, yep, there you go. Oh, that's right. They say, like, once you've done them all, it'll just turn into silver ones. Alright, well, cool. That's all we needed. Because I just wanted to find the other one, so that's gonna be 2 stories. So, obviously, before we go back to the real world and continue the main story, we're gonna watch the 3 stories we have. The 2 normal ones, and of course, the magical girl whatever thing. However, the minigame ones, I feel like, aren't, like, you wouldn't really consider them, like, full
ほどきの台
stories.
座を起動
They're, like, minigames attached to a very small story. Alright, what's this one gonna be? A day in the lives of the SSS is now available. Okay. And that's it. Alright, so that's gonna be it for this time. So next time we're gonna start going through these 3 daydreams that we have to do. And then however many videos that takes. Each daydream might be its own video, depending on how long they are. But after that, then we're gonna be continuing with Reen's story back in Heimdallar. So that's gonna be it, guys. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe more if you're new to the channel. I'll see you all next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.